Beloved soul, heaven has just released a message for you. The angels say this is urgent. Don't ignore this. Your soulmate's heart is asking for you. Type, "I receive this love," in the comments to activate this word. Your words open doors in the spirit. When you write it, heaven records it. When you declare it, blessings flow. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you don't miss what God is speaking. Every subscription is a seed of faith. Every click is a holy yes to the story. Heaven is writing for you. Tap like as your act of agreement with heaven. The angels are whispering. They say your soulmate's heart has been restless. They can't escape the pull. They can't silence the cry within. God has placed your name on their heart like fire. It burns day and night. They have been praying, "Lord, is this the one?" And heaven keeps showing your face. Heaven keeps pointing to you. Heaven keeps saying, "Yes, this is the one." They have tried to ignore it, but they can't. Every time they look away, God brings you back. Every time they run, love draws them closer. Every time they doubt, faith rises. The angels say, "Don't ignore this," because this is not just emotion. This is not just longing. This is the Spirit of God connecting two hearts. Proverbs 19:14 says, "A prudent wife is from the Lord." This means a true partner is not found by chance. They are chosen by God. And the one God has chosen for you cannot rest until they move. Right now, their heart is asking for you, even if their lips haven't spoken it yet, even if their hands haven't written it yet. Their soul is already calling. Their spirit is already reaching. They are waking at night, whispering your name in prayer. They are writing words they don't yet have courage to send. They are imagining moments that only heaven could inspire. The angels say their heart has reached heaven's altar. They laid it down before God and said, "Father, I can't carry this alone. Show me the way to them. Give me strength to love them well." And God has answered. That's why you've been feeling the sudden peace. That's why you've had dreams that felt more real than life. That's why your spirit keeps sensing someone near. Beloved soul, don't ignore this, because heaven is aligning hearts. And your soulmate's heart is louder than words right now. It's crying out for you. Type, "My heart is ready," in the comments to confirm this word. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement to stay in tune with heaven's timing. And if this message touches your soul, give a super thanks to sow into it. The angels say, watch for the signs. A sudden message, a dream you can't forget, an opportunity that feels divine. These are confirmations. These are heaven's fingerprints on your love story. Their heart is moving, their spirit is asking, their soul is calling, and soon their voice will speak. They say your soulmate's heart is louder than ever. It is asking for you. It is calling for you. It is crying out to why, "Heaven, bring me closer to the one you chose." Don't ignore this, because their heart is restless. They can't find peace until they find you. They can't settle until they know you're safe. They can't move on because God has sealed your name in their spirit. Every time they pray, your face rises before them. Every time they worship, your presence feels near. Every time they close their eyes, they see glimpses of you. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. This is divine confirmation. Type, "I am chosen," in the comments if you feel this word. Your declaration creates alignment. Your agreement opens heaven's doors wider. Tap like as your act of faith. And subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so these messages never pass you by. The angels say your soulmate is fighting battles in silence. They've had fears, they've had doubts, but their love for you is stronger than fear, stronger than delay, stronger than every voice trying to stop them. God is breaking those walls down. Chains are falling, weights are lifting. The Spirit is giving them boldness. Soon you will see it, soon you will hear it. Soon their actions will match the cry of their heart. Isaiah 30:21 says, "Your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" Your soulmate has been hearing this voice. The Spirit has been saying, "This is the way, this is the one, walk toward them." And they are ready to obey. They are ready to step out. They are ready to risk it all for the love God put in their soul. Beloved soul, don't ignore the pull you feel. That stirring in your spirit is heaven's echo. That sudden peace is a confirmation. That burst of joy is a sign. The angels say your soulmate has whispered prayers you don't know yet. They prayed for your safety. They prayed for your strength. They prayed that God would keep your heart soft. They prayed that nothing would steal your hope. And heaven has answered those prayers. That's why you are here now, listening to this message. This is not random. This is heaven's timing. This is your confirmation. Type, "My soulmate's heart is calling," in the comments if this speaks to you. Write it boldly, write it with faith, because your words align you with the flow of heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement now. Every time you do, you step deeper into divine alignment. Every time you do, you say yes to the promises of God. And if this word has stirred your heart, consider giving a super thanks to sow into it. The angels say, don't doubt the signs, because the signs are everywhere. The sudden dreams, the repeated numbers, the names you hear again and again, the moments when your heart beats faster for no reason. These are heaven's reminders that your soulmate's heart is asking for you. They are practicing the words they'll say. They are replaying the first moment in their mind. They are planning how to reveal their truth. They are getting ready for the courage to reach out. Beloved soul, you will not have to chase this. You will not have to beg for clarity. God will make it plain. The angels say their next step will not be small. It will be bold. It will be undeniable. It will be heaven's confirmation that this love is real. The angels declare this is the season. This is the time. This is the answer. Don't ignore it. Because your soulmate's heart is no longer silent. It is awake. It is alive. It is asking for you. The angels say your soulmate's heart is speaking even when their mouth is silent. Every beat is a prayer. Every sigh is a message. Every thought of you is being carried to heaven. Don't ignore this, because their heart is crying out, Lord, let me not miss them. Let me not fail this love you've placed in me. They have been pacing at night, laying awake with your name pressed heavy. On their chest they whisper to God, why can't I forget them? Why do they stay in my spirit? Why does their face follow me everywhere I go? And heaven answers softly, because I wrote them into your story, because I joined your heart to theirs before time began, because what I joined, no one can separate. Psalm 37:4 says, delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. Your soulmate delighted in God, and their deepest desire was you. That is why heaven is stirring so strongly now. Beloved, They are asking for you in secret ways. They are looking for your name on their screen. They are hoping for your voice in the wind. They are longing for your presence when the world grows quiet. Don't ignore this pull, because heaven is confirming it again and again. Every sudden peace you feel is their prayer reaching you. Every warmth in your chest is their heart, pressing against yours in the spirit. Every dream you dream is heaven showing you their love. Type, "I am aligned" in the comments to agree with this word. Your agreement matters. Your words activate. Your faith opens the way. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you don't miss the next whisper heaven releases. Tap like now as your sign of agreement with heaven's timing, and sow a super thanks if this prophetic word has stirred your soul. The angels say your soulmate is practicing courage. They rehearse the first words they'll say. They imagine the way you'll look at them. They wonder if you'll recognize how much they've changed. They pray you'll be ready when they come. Their heart asks God, "Make me worthy of them. Make me strong enough to carry this love. Make me faithful enough to honor what you have trusted me with," and God is answering. That's why they've been shedding old fears. That's why they've been breaking old habits. That's why they've been walking away from what no longer serves them. Heaven is preparing them for you. Beloved, your soulmate is asking for you in ways you cannot see. They asked for your smile. They asked for your forgiveness. They asked for your patience. They asked for your presence. And God is releasing it all in divine timing. The angels say, don't ignore the trembling in your own heart. It's not just emotion. It's your soul recognizing their call. It's your spirit responding to their prayer. It's heaven confirming the bond. Very soon, their heart's cry will become their voice's truth. You will hear it. You will feel it. You will know it's real. Type, "My soulmate is calling," in the comments if this resonates with your spirit. Declare it boldly. Heaven listens when you speak. They say your soulmate's whispers have reached the throne of God. Even when no one else hears them, heaven does. Even when no one else sees their tears, heaven gathers each drop. Don't ignore this, because their heart is not quiet anymore. It is crying for you. It is praying for you. It is asking heaven to bring you together. At night they say, "Lord, if this is truly the one you chose for me, why does my spirit feel incomplete without them? Why do I see them in my dreams? Why do I feel their presence even in silence?" The angels smile and answer, because love sealed by God cannot be undone. Because what is written in heaven will be revealed on earth. Because this union carries purpose, not just passion. Jeremiah 29:12 says, "Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you." Your soulmate has been calling, and God has been listening. Heaven has been recording every word. Beloved, they are asking for your peace. They pray that your nights are not heavy. They pray your days are filled with hope. They pray that when they come, you will be ready to receive them with open arms. They have said, "Father, I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to repeat old mistakes. Teach me to love them the way you love them. Teach me to cover them the way Christ covers the church. Teach me to hold them in grace, not in fear." The angels say God is answering this prayer even now. That's why you've been sensing change in the atmosphere. That's why doors that were locked are opening. That's why signs keep finding you, because heaven is preparing both of you at the same time. Beloved, Don't ignore the evidence. Every sudden thought of them is not random. Every unexpected tug in your heart is not empty. It is heaven aligning. It is love moving. It is God weaving. Type, "I am ready for divine love," in the comments to claim this word. Tap like now as your act of faith. And subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you don't miss the next whisper from heaven. If this word has touched you, sow into it with a super thanks. Your seed helps this light spread to more souls who are waiting for their own confirmation. Beloved soul, your soulmate is also asking God for timing. They say, "Lord, when should I move? When is the right moment? Give me a sign so I don't miss it. Open the door so I know it is you." The angels say heaven is answering with clarity. Soon they will know, soon they will move. Soon their heart's cry will become their action. You won't have to chase this. You won't have to guess. Their love will be bold. Their words will be clear. Their presence will be undeniable. Beloved, the angels say this love has a holy urgency. It cannot be delayed much longer, because God has declared, "What I have joined together, let no one separate." They are showing the secret moments your soulmate almost reached out. Moments when their heart was too full to stay silent. Moments when their fingers hovered over the send button. Moments when their lips almost spoke your name. Don't ignore this, because these near moments are proof of how strong their heart beats for you. They wanted to call. They wanted to write. They wanted to stand before you and say everything. But fear whispered, "What if I'm not enough? What if they don't feel the same? What if I ruin everything by moving too soon?" The angels say, those fears held them back. But not anymore, because God has been silencing the lies. God has been increasing their courage. God has been answering their tears with strength. They said to the Lord, "I can't keep this bottled up. Give me boldness. Give me timing. Give me words," and heaven has answered. That's why lately their heart has grown heavier with longing. That's why their dreams of you are clearer than before. That's why the thought of you no longer leaves them confused but convicted. Beloved, don't ignore the pull you feel in your own soul. When your heart suddenly races for no reason, that is them thinking of you. When peace suddenly washes over you, that is their prayer touching heaven and reaching you. When tears fall without explanation, that is their spirit calling your name. Psalm 34:17 says, "The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles." Your soulmate cried out, and the Lord has heard them. Deliverance is coming. Union is near. They are tired of silence, tired of waiting, tired of pretending they don't care. The angels say heaven is filling them with urgency. This time, they will not back down. This time, they will not stop short. This time, they will act. Type "no more delay" in the comments if you receive this word. Let heaven see your agreement. Let your faith echo what the angels are declaring. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement now so you do not miss what God is confirming. Tap like to agree with the move of heaven. And if this has struck your heart, sow a super thanks into this prophetic message. Beloved, the angels are showing me a vision. I see your soulmate holding their phone, typing words, erasing them, typing again, erasing again. But soon, they won't erase. Soon, they'll press send. Soon, their words will reach you like a flood. And those words will carry the weight of every prayer they've prayed, every longing they've hidden, every tear they've shed. Their heart has been asking for you, and now their actions will prove it. The angels declare, this is the moment heaven has been preparing. This is the step that cannot be undone. This is the breakthrough that will shift everything. Beloved, don't ignore this, because their heart is too loud to stay hidden, and heaven is too strong to let fear win. They say heaven is arranging divine circumstances all around you, moments that may look small in the natural, but in the spirit they are giant steps pulling your soulmate closer to you. Don't ignore this, because what feels like coincidence is not coincidence at all. It is heaven's hand at work. Every delay, every redirection, every sudden change of plans, all of it is God guiding both of you into alignment. Your soulmate has been feeling the push. They walk into rooms and hear your name. They scroll and find reminders of you. They meet people who speak words that confirm what they already know. Don't let them go. This love is real. This love is God. Beloved, your soulmate can't escape it anymore. They tried to focus on other things. They tried to silence the ache, but the ache only grows stronger, because heaven is relentless. Because love ordained by God cannot be ignored. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, He has made everything beautiful in its time. The angels say, this is the time. This is the beauty being revealed. This is the appointed season for hearts to collide. Your soulmate has prayed, Lord, open the door so I cannot miss it. Remove every distraction, clear every obstacle, make the way straight, and heaven is answering. That's why people are leaving their life who don't belong in this story. That's why they suddenly feel pulled to prepare themselves. That's why they are restless until they move toward you. Beloved, don't ignore the shift you've been feeling. When things around you started moving faster, when unexpected peace came into your heart, when strange confirmations appeared back to back. These are not random. These are divine setups. The angels say heaven is engineering a moment when paths will cross, a moment when words will be spoken, a moment when hearts will finally align in full, and when it happens, you will know it is God. Because it won't feel forced, it won't feel confusing, it will feel holy, it will feel undeniable. Type, God is aligning us in the comments if this resonates with your spirit. Your declaration releases power into the atmosphere. Tap like now as your act of agreement with heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss what the Spirit is whispering. And if this word has stirred you deeply, give a super thanks to sow into this prophetic release. Beloved, the angels say your soulmate is closer than you think. They are one step away from reaching out, one divine moment away from confessing the truth, one bold leap away from fulfilling the prayer they've prayed for so long. Their heart is asking for you. Their soul is crying for you. And heaven is answering with alignment. The angels declare, this is the orchestration of God. This is the season of manifestation. This is the hour of love revealed. Beloved, don't ignore this. Your soulmate's heart is not only asking for you, it is about to move toward you with clarity, with boldness, with heaven's blessing on every step. The angels are showing the secret rehearsals of your soulmate's heart. They are preparing words right now, words they have never said to anyone else, words they have whispered to God alone, words that will soon be spoken to you. Don't ignore this. Because heaven says the words they are practicing are not ordinary. They are sacred. They are filled with truth. they are soaked in prayer. At night they whisper, "Lord, let me say it right. Let me speak with love. Let me pour out my heart without fear." The angels lean in and record every syllable, and heaven strengthens them. Their heart beats faster as they imagine you hearing it. Their hands tremble as they picture you standing before them. But they know it must be said. They know silence can't last. Beloved, their heart is asking for you through words they haven't released yet. Words like, "You were the answer I didn't know I was praying for. I tried to let you go, but God wouldn't let me. I see you in my future, and I can't ignore it anymore." Ephesians 4:15 says, "Speaking the truth in love, we will grow to become in every respect the mature body of Him who is the head, that is, Christ." The angels say your soulmate is ready to speak truth in love, not half-truths, not guesses, but love that is holy, love that is mature, love that reflects Christ. Beloved, they are practicing this moment in their spirit. They rehearse how they will look at you, how they will hold your hand, how they will say your name with reverence. They imagine the relief of finally speaking what has burned inside them for so long. The angels say heaven will give them courage. When the moment comes, the words will flow like water. They won't stumble. They won't hesitate. Because the Spirit will speak through them, and you will know it is God. Type, "I am ready to hear their heart" in the comments if this resonates with your soul. Tap like now to agree with heaven's timing. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss the divine messages God has for you. And sow a super thanks to water this prophetic seed if it has touched your spirit. Beloved, don't ignore the way your own heart is stirring, because you've been prepared for this too. God has been softening you. God has been strengthening you. God has been teaching you to receive love without fear. When their words reach you, your heart will recognize them. It will feel like remembering, not discovering, because your spirit already knows. Your soul already agrees. Heaven already wrote it. The angels declare, this is not the language of chance. This is the language of destiny. This is the voice of covenant. This is the confession that seals what God ordained. Beloved soul, don't ignore this, because the very words they are practicing in secret now will soon be the words you hear in reality. And when you do, you will know that heaven's timing is perfect. Beloved soul, the angels say pause and breathe, because heaven is preparing not just their heart, heaven is preparing yours. So when their words finally reach you, you will not only hear them, you will receive them. Don't ignore this. Because readiness is not only about timing, it is about the heart. And God has been shaping yours, softening yours, strengthening yours. You wondered why you had to wait so long, why doors closed, why other people walked away, why seasons of silence stretched longer than you expected. The angels say it was not punishment, it was preparation. Heaven was teaching you to recognize true love when it comes. Ezekiel 36:26 says, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. Beloved, that's what God has been doing in you. He has been taking away the walls, the hardness, the fear of being broken again, and He has been giving you a tender heart, ready to embrace what He is sending. The angels whisper, "You are ready now." Your heart is not the same as it was years ago. Your spirit has grown deeper. Your faith is stronger. Your patience has matured. And heaven says, this is why the words are coming now. Beloved, don't ignore the quiet lessons, the times you learned to forgive, the nights you chose prayer instead of despair, the mornings you woke up still believing even when nothing looked different. Each of these moments was heaven's training. Each of these moments was God shaping you to carry this love. When they speak, your heart will not reject them. It will not question the way it used to. It will not be clouded with fear. Instead, your soul will recognize, your spirit will agree. Your heart will open wide and say, yes, this is it. This is the answer. Type, "My heart is ready" in the comments to declare it now. Tap like to agree with the angel's word. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so your heart stays aligned with heaven's whispers. And if this message is preparing your spirit, sow a super thanks as your act of faith. Beloved, the angels are showing me this clearly. When they confess their heart, your peace will confirm it. You won't need to analyze every word. You won't need to doubt, because the Spirit of God will wrap you in certainty. The same Spirit that whispered to them will whisper to you. This is the one. This is my plan. This is my covenant. And you will feel it, like a key fitting perfectly into a lock, like a puzzle piece sliding into its place, like a prayer finally answered. The angels declare, heaven has not only prepared them to speak, heaven has prepared you to receive. The union is holy, the timing is divine, the blessing is sealed. Beloved, don't ignore this, because your readiness is just as important as theirs. And now heaven says you are both ready. Ready for love, ready for covenant, ready for God's promise to become reality. They say, heaven is already arranging the meeting moment, the exact time, the exact place, the exact way your hearts will collide. Don't ignore this, because what looks like an ordinary day will not be ordinary. It will be the day heaven chooses to unveil destiny. It will be the day your soulmate's words and your readiness collide in perfect harmony. The angels whisper, God is the author of divine appointments. He is weaving circumstances now, shifting schedules, redirecting steps, aligning details you cannot see. Proverbs 16:9 says, a man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Your soulmate may think they are choosing where to go, but the Lord is guiding them. Your soulmate may believe it's their idea to reach out, but heaven has already written the script. Beloved, imagine it. The angels show me this vision. You will be in a place you didn't expect, or a moment you thought would be simple, and suddenly the atmosphere will shift. Peace will flood your spirit, and you will know this is it. Your soulmate will step forward, their heart pounding, yet full of courage, their words ready, though trembling at first. They will look at you as if they've known you for eternity, because in the spirit they have. Your souls recognized each other before your eyes did. Beloved, don't ignore the signs leading up to this, the sudden urge to prepare yourself, the unexpected invitations, the interruptions that turn into divine redirections. These are not random. These are God's fingerprints, leading you to the meeting moment. The angels declare, when heaven arranges a collision, nothing can stop it. No delay, no fear, no opposition. Because what God ordains, will manifest. Type, I receive divine alignment in the comments if this word resonates with you. Let heaven see your faith. Tap like as your public agreement with God's timing. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss these heavenly confirmations. And so a super thanks if this message has stirred your soul, because what you sow into, you grow into, beloved. In this meeting moment, you won't have to chase their heart. They will come willingly. You won't have to beg for clarity. They will speak plainly. You won't have to doubt their love. Their actions will prove what heaven already declared. The angels say their words will not be casual. They will not be shallow. They will not be unsure. They will carry the weight of eternity. They will sound like covenant. They will sound like answered prayer. They will sound like God. Beloved, when this moment comes, your heart will recognize it. Your spirit will leap with confirmation. Your tears will fall not from pain, but from joy, and you will whisper back to heaven, only God could have written this. The angels are rejoicing even now. They say the moment is closer than you think, closer than you imagine, closer than your fears want you to believe. Beloved soul, don't ignore this, because heaven is not only arranging the meeting, heaven is guiding every step that leads to it. They say what happens after the meeting will mark a brand new season in your life, a season you prayed for, a season you waited for, a season heaven has already prepared. Don't ignore this, because the meeting is not the end. It is the beginning, the start of a chapter written by God's own hand. The angels declare, when your hearts align in that moment, everything shifts. The loneliness you carried will break. The questions that haunted you will fade. The tears of waiting will turn into tears of joy. Isaiah 43:19 says, see, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Beloved, heaven is announcing the new thing. This love will spring up like a river in the desert, like flowers blooming after a storm, like sunrise after a long night. Your soulmate's presence will feel like home. Conversations will flow like water. Peace will cover you both like a blanket, and the fear of what if will no longer exist. The angels say, after this meeting, their actions will change. They will no longer hesitate. They will no longer shrink back. They will move with intention. They will move with consistency. They will move with love. Beloved, don't ignore the way God is aligning your days, because after this encounter, doors will open that were locked for years. The right people will appear. The right opportunities will align. The right support will surround your union. Type, my new season is here in the comments if this word touches your heart. Tap like as your act of faith. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you never miss the whispers of heaven. And if this message has confirmed what your spirit already felt, sow a super thanks as a seed into your own promise. The angels are showing me this clearly. Your soulmate will not just speak words, they will back them with action. Action that proves their heart. Action that secures your trust. Action that shows God's hand is on this union. Beloved, after this divine meeting, you will feel lighter. The weight of waiting will lift. The heaviness of doubt will break, and joy will flood your soul. Not a fragile joy, but a deep, steady, joy that only heaven can give. The angels declare, this is the season where promises become reality. This is the season where prayers turn into answers. This is the season where waiting gives way to fulfillment. Beloved, don't ignore this. Because what comes after the meeting is not confusion but clarity, not delay but acceleration, not silence but covenant. Your soulmate's heart is asking for you, and heaven is arranging not just a moment but a lifetime of love that carries heaven's seal. They say the new season is not just about romance, it is about covenant, a holy union sealed by God's hand, a love that carries blessing, not just emotion. Don't ignore this. Because heaven is not only bringing two hearts together, heaven is releasing blessings through this connection, blessings that will overflow into every area of your life. The angels whisper, this covenant will shift atmospheres. When you come together, peace will multiply. When you stand side by side, doors will open. When you pray as one, strongholds will fall. Deuteronomy 32:30 says, one can chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight. Beloved, this is what heaven is arranging. Your prayers alone have been powerful, but together, your prayers will shake heaven and earth. Together, your faith will tear down walls. Together, your love will push back darkness. The angels say, after this union, you will see favor. Favor in opportunities, favor in provision, favor in family connections, favor in places where doors were once shut. Beloved, don't ignore the weight of this blessing, because this covenant is not ordinary. It is kingdom, it is purposeful, it is eternal. Your soulmate's heart is not just asking for you, it is asking for partnership in destiny. It is asking for covenant in purpose. It is asking for love that glorifies God. The angels declare, this is why the warfare was so strong. The enemy tried to delay it. The enemy tried to distract it. The enemy tried to discourage you, because he knew once you come together, heaven's plan will accelerate. Beloved, the angels say you will see confirmation after confirmation. Family, ties will strengthen. Old wounds will heal. Financial provision will appear in surprising ways. Even your health and energy will feel renewed, because God blesses what he ordains. Type, I receive covenant blessings in the comments to agree with heaven. Tap like now to mark your faith in this promise. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you remain aligned with the flow of heaven's words. And so a super thanks as your prophetic act of faith into this holy covenant. The angels say your love story will inspire others. It will not just bless you, it will bless those who watch. People will say, only God could have written this. And your testimony will become a light, a reminder that God is faithful, a witness that waiting on the Lord is never in vain. Beloved, don't ignore this. Because this is not just about finding love. It is about fulfilling destiny. It is about walking in purpose. It is about becoming living proof of God's faithfulness. The angels declare, this covenant will stand as a weapon against the enemy. This covenant will be a testimony to the world. This covenant will be a blessing for generations to come. Beloved soul, your soulmate's heart is asking for you now, and heaven is saying yes to the union, yes to the blessing, yes to the covenant. Beloved soul, the angels are revealing another mystery. They say your soulmate's family and surroundings will begin to shift once this covenant starts to manifest. Because when heaven moves in love, Everything connected to it feels the change. Don't ignore this, because even the people around them are being prepared. Hearts are softening, minds are opening, environments are aligning. At first, not everyone will understand. Some may question, some may doubt, some may even resist. But the angels say, love sealed by God silences every argument. When they see the peace in your eyes, when they see the joy in your smile, when they see the way heaven glows over this connection, they will know. This is divine. This is chosen. This is holy. Psalm 23:5 says, "You prepare a table before me. In the presence of my enemies, you anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over." Beloved, this is what God is doing. He is preparing a table for you. Even in the presence of doubters, your union will shine. Even in the face of opposition, your love will overflow. The angels say your soulmate's family will begin to see signs. They will dream dreams. They will sense your spirit before meeting you. They will notice the change in your soulmate, the peace, the confidence, the joy. And slowly, even those who doubted will have no choice but to say, "This love is from God." Beloved, don't ignore the shift happening around you too. Your own family and friends may start asking different questions. Doors may open for conversations you didn't expect. Opportunities may place you in positions to meet people connected to them. All of it is heaven's weaving. The angels declare, this covenant will not just unite two people, it will unite families, it will shift legacies, it will heal generations. What was broken before will be restored. What was divided will be brought together. What was cursed will turn into blessing. Type, "My family will see God's hand" in the comments to agree with this word. Tap like now as your act of faith. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you don't miss the next prophetic whisper. And so a super thanks to plant into the promise of family restoration. Beloved, the angels say your soulmate's circle is being restructured. Old influences are leaving. Unhealthy voices are fading. God is surrounding them with counsel that supports this union, people who speak life, not doubt, people who bless, not curse. And when the time comes for introductions, you will feel heaven's peace in the room. Even those who once resisted will be softened, because love covered by God carries an undeniable fragrance. It shifts the atmosphere, it silences opposition, it brings unity. Beloved, don't ignore this, because this is not just about two hearts. It is about families. It is about communities. It is about generations. The angels declare, this covenant will ripple outward. It will bless more than just you. It will shine as a testimony of God's faithfulness for everyone connected. Beloved soul, the angels bend low and reveal what your soulmate secretly feels right now. These are the emotions they carry daily, the ones they cannot silence, the ones they have not yet spoken aloud. Don't ignore this, because these hidden feelings are the strongest proof that their heart is asking for you. They wake with your name on their spirit. They go through their day feeling your absence. They lie down at night longing for your presence. The angels say they feel a mix of ache and hope. Ache because they are not yet by your side. Hope because heaven keeps confirming that they soon will be. They whisper in prayer, God, why does my soul feel incomplete without them? Why do I see their face in my dreams? Why do I hear their voice in my spirit even when they are far? And heaven responds gently, because I made them for you, because I wove your hearts together, because what I have joined, no one can undo. Beloved, your soulmate secretly feels unexplainable peace when they think of you. Even in chaos, your image calms them. Even in storms, the thought of you steadies them. You are their safe place, even from a distance. They also feel a holy urgency. The angels say it grows stronger every day. It pushes them to prepare. It pulls them toward you. It won't let them delay much longer. Song of Solomon 3:4 says, I found the one my heart loves. I held him and would not let him go. This is how they feel. They have found you in the spirit, and they cannot let you go. Beloved, they secretly feel gratitude for you. Gratitude that you exist. Gratitude that you stayed faithful even when you didn't see proof. Gratitude that your heart is still open. They thank God for you every day. They say, Lord, thank you for this gift. Thank you for choosing them for me. Thank you for trusting me with their love. They also feel unworthy at times. The angels say this is why they hesitate. They wonder if they are enough, if they can love you the way you deserve, if they can protect the treasure that you are. But heaven is reminding them, God does not call the perfect. He perfects the called, and this love is their calling. This covenant is their destiny. Beloved, don't ignore the signs of these secret feelings, because they are not hiding from you out of disinterest. They are hiding because their love is too deep to take lightly. They want to come correct. They want to come ready. They want to come whole. Type, their heart is ready for me in the I. Comments to agree with this word. Tap like now as your act of faith. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you stay connected to heaven's timing. And so, a super thanks if this revelation has touched your heart. The angels declare, these secret feelings are not staying hidden much longer. What is whispered in prayer will be spoken out loud. What is carried in silence will soon be revealed in action. The love they feel is real, and heaven is about to make it known. Beloved soul, your soulmate's heart is not only asking for you, it is longing, aching, burning, and preparing for you every day, every prayer, every hidden tear. They say, your soulmate will not remain in silence much longer. God is moving them from feeling into acting, from holding back into stepping forward, from hidden prayers into visible pursuit. Don't ignore this, because their heart has reached a breaking point. They cannot just feel anymore. They cannot just imagine. They cannot just dream. Heaven is stirring them to act. The angels show me this clearly. Every time they pray, their spirit grows heavier with urgency. Every time they try to delay, God's hand presses stronger. Every time they think, maybe later, heaven whispers, now. James 1:22 says, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Beloved, your soulmate has been hearing, but now they must do. They must obey what God has been saying. They are preparing steps even now. The message they will send, the call they will make, the way they will arrange to see you, the words they will finally release from their heart. Beloved, don't ignore the stirring in your own spirit, because heaven is aligning you at the same time. That sudden urge to prepare yourself is not random. That sudden peace is not empty. That sudden expectation is not imagination. It is God saying, get ready. They are moving. The angels say your soulmate is tired of pretending. They are tired of silence. They are tired of delay. Love this strong cannot stay locked away. It demands expression. It demands action. It demands boldness. They whisper to God, give me strength to cross the distance. Give me courage to say the words. Give me clarity so I don't stumble. And heaven answers, my strength is made perfect in weakness. My spirit will guide you. My hand will cover you. Beloved, their heart will not just ache for you. It will move toward you. Their soul will not just pray about you. It will act for you. Their love will not just whisper. It will shout through action. Type, love is moving toward me, in the comments if you agree with this word. Tap like now as your act of faith. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you remain aligned with every angelic message. And so a super thanks if you feel heaven tugging on your heart through this word. The angels declare, the time of silence is ending. The season of hidden feelings is closing. Now begins the season of bold steps. Now begins the season of revealed love. Now begins the season of covenant action. Beloved, don't ignore this, because God is not only awakening their heart, He is pushing their feet. He is guiding their hands. He is loosing their tongue. They are about to step into the destiny written for both of you. Beloved soul, the angels say the vision is clear. Heaven is showing the first bold step your soulmate will take. It will not be small. It will not be hidden. It will carry the weight of every prayer they prayed. It will be wrapped in the courage heaven placed in their heart. Don't ignore this, because when it happens, you will know it is God. You will feel the peace in your spirit. You will sense the confirmation in your soul. You will see the proof in their eyes. The angels declare, the first step will be bold. It may be a call. It may be a message. It may be a meeting arranged suddenly, but it will come at the perfect moment, in the perfect way, with heaven's hand all over it. And when they act, they will not hold back. They will not speak in riddles. They will not leave you guessing. They will speak plainly. They will confess their heart. They will show their love. Isaiah 60:22 says, at the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. The angels say this is that time. This is the moment when heaven shifts love from promise to fulfillment. This is the moment your waiting turns into rejoicing. Beloved, don't ignore this, because their first bold step will lead to many more, each one stronger, each one clearer, each one carrying you both closer to covenant. The angels declare, this love is holy, this union is sealed, this covenant is unstoppable. Type, I receive this covenant in the comments to claim it. Tap like now as your act of agreement with heaven. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement so you don't miss what God is releasing next. And if this message has touched your soul, give a super thanks as your seed into this prophetic word. Beloved soul, your waiting was not wasted. Your tears were not ignored. Your prayers were not forgotten. Heaven says the moment is here. Your soulmate's heart is asking for you, and now their actions will prove it. The angels smile and declare over you, love is moving, hearts are uniting, destiny is manifesting, heaven is rejoicing, and nothing can stop what God has ordained. Amen.